We have a responsibility to love God and love people, and yet in business, we can struggle with how to apply this fundamental truth to the work that we do in the marketplace. Here's the thing. God has given us a great understanding and appreciation for the power and purpose of money. And He invites us to use that knowledge, and not just for our own gain, but also for the well-being of our neighbors. At the same time, God has given us a circle of influence. Through our business, we can help those who are in need right in front of us. These are our customers, to be sure, and it's also our employees. A lot of times we miss the chance to see opportunities for partnership with other groups. Most notably, perhaps, is with government officials and lawmakers. As entrepreneurs, we are not operating in opposition to our local lawmakers. Neither are we meant to separate ourselves from what's going on around us. We need to listen to one another and find common ground together. What started as a singular sports camp for kids is growing into what Wellspring Egypt is today, a thriving ministry that is impacting the community where they work and live. Today, more than 200,000 children participate annually in camps. Beyond that, Wellspring is developing a sprawling sports club to service just about every fitness and lifestyle need one could imagine. This group in Egypt was presented with the opportunity to work with the government and find common ground in wanting the best for their city. And in His providence, God authored a chance to shape the character and vision of a nation in a way that leaves a lasting impact. Let's watch.
In 1990, I did my first YWAM school, DTS, and I heard somebody talking about school in Montana for sports ministry. So I went to Montana, and in these 3 months, where the vision came for the sports ministry, I heard like the voice of God that I'm going to use you in an amazing way with thousands of kids. In Egypt, for many years, the education is the key, and all the Arab country coming and learning in the Egyptian school. If you make camps in Egypt successful, they can impact the Arab world. So during the summer, we have a lot of kids coming from Saudi Arabia, from Dubai. So Egypt, because the number of the people, because the language, like the Arabic language, they can impact easily the Arab world. Take us from 1997 until 2003, we started the first camp with Christian. It was very successful. The year after, fully booked camp. The year after, 2 camps. Year after, 3 camps. And many schools start to call us, say, we want to do camps, but we cannot do it with the church. And this was the beginning of Wellspring. Why not start a company and to do camps for the schools? Today, Wellspring works with more than 200,000 kids almost every year. We have more than 1,200 counselors. We have 60 full-time. In the beginning, it was not easy, but now, because you have the brand, it's easy. So it's a lot of opportunity for Christian leaders, for anyone who want to start something. I feel that, like, yes, you can succeed. You can be pioneer for many things in this.
I was really fascinated with the impact that Wellspring was doing in the lives of people, young kids, and only a week long camp. So we always wonder about what impact can we do in the lifetime where we can get engaged in the sports as well, using the same DNA, the approach, and the brand trusted like Wellspring. So this is why I'm very excited about having this with Life Sports Club, having Wellspring as a core partner in this project. We plan to finish it between 18 and 24 months. We have 25 acres piece of land with over 20 different sports: soccer, tennis, squash, basketball, volleyball, different types of swimming activities as well. We have paddle, we have pickleball, we have gymnastics, we have gym, crossfitting, name it. We have 11 buildings on the project, and we have an underground big parking, and we have a co-working space, we have a daycare, we have a pharmacy, a bank branch, everything that you need for your day. So it's a pleasant, joyful experience that we envision and we promise as well to provide. Life Sports Club is in a very unique and premium location because it lands on a very important axe where it connects the new administrative capital with East Cairo as well. It has a lot of international school communities around us, over maybe 20 to 30 different schools. It has a lot of international community as well between teachers, leaders of international companies working in Egypt. It's very new.
All the parents, they want their kids to play sports and to learn through sports. So this is why we have passion for sports, passion to build a new generation of coaches. And we believe the coach is the key for any sports.
Sports, we always look to be excellent what we do. As an athlete, I would be looking to train hard and to demand a lot of myself to do my best when I was playing. And when I bring it to coaching, it's the same thing. I'm gonna study, I'm gonna seek to be the best coach as I can be, because I wanna be excellent. I wanna do everything with excellence. But what I've been learning is that the excellence is not just about the quality of the work that we do, but it's also about the essence of how we do and why we do that.
A coach as a leader, I don't think is there to only lead and only coach other younger maybe people, but a leader is always there to empower other leaders. So to make a difference in the community, I don't think you only coach kids. I think you teach them life lessons and you give them content that they can relate to other areas of their life. And just those bridges that you build, those connections that you help them make between the field and real life scenarios, those will help them grow up to be leaders, and those will help them to impact their community, hopefully building a new generation of leaders again.
We want to be the best employer in Egypt. We want them to work at a place where they love doing what they're doing, people who want to work there because they feel they're doing something that's changing Egypt.
We're leading the market on this. We're a flagship, and we're receiving a lot of requests from different bodies. Guys, come and help operate this club, do this camp, do this training for our company or our community. So this means that the influence is there. People are looking and they are very hungry for a transformational journey and for a brand or a team they trust. And everyone wants to have a business that would last for many years. So for the club, if we talk about the club, for an instant, you have a capacity of over 20,000 family, but we're only targeting half of it. So it gives us a lot of opportunity to the future. And also for the revenue generating continuous services that we're providing as well, it gives us the chance to reinvest and keep investing in growing the service portfolio that we're doing, making sure that we always keep a very high quality of the product and service that we're doing. And also it helps us decrease the pressure of trying to fundraise all the time, but rather than being self-sustained and growing and reinvesting in the business, so that we're using this to grow into different sectors of the service portfolio.
Most of us will not see the impact through the life they're living, but it's not about us. It's about the new generation, about the coming generation. So when I'm thinking about the club, it's not about me. I'm building something for 100 years. So it's all what I'm thinking and I'm dreaming. It's not for my generation, it's for many generations. If I see it, it's good. If I don't see it, it's coming. The impact is coming.
You and I are made in God's likeness, and that means we're made to be in relationship with Him and with each other. It's in our DNA to desire to establish community with those around us. But how quickly we can become isolated as entrepreneurs. We become so singularly focused on the goal God has given us that we mistakenly ignore everything or anyone around us. After all, it seems these things will only distract us from our ultimate purpose. Our ultimate purpose is people, and partnership is one of the great ways we can work together. Yes, it can be messy at times, most of the time if we're honest, but the point is to be involved in the lives of others. As Scripture reminds us, even the Son of Man did not come to be served, but to serve, and to give His life as a ransom for many. Talk about this session in your group and how it relates to the journey you're on. Open yourselves up to learning from one another. Be transparent and honest with each other. What you get out of this time together will only be as enriching and life-giving as what you put into it. See you next time.